Hey, Crystal.
You guys are?
We're a good fight.
Good fight.
Yeah.
I'm John.
Robert. Eddie.
Riz.
Dump
What do you guys play?
Play bass.
Bass?
The drums. Singer.
Guitar.
Good job.
Very well. So, what kind of sound do you have?
Awesome.
Awesome.
Awesome, yeah.
Awesome sauce.
It's a pop punk rock.
Alternative rock. We write pop songs disguised as hard rock songs with punk edge and a lot of bullshit in between.
When you say bullshit?
Is there anybody you'd liken yourself to, basically, sound-wise?
No, not really. I would say like everybody in the band has a specific influence that they bring into it, and so it really just
Meshes into his own
yeah,
little
yeah, it does. I mean,
monster.
he likes the Strokes. I don't like the Strokes. I like Rise Against. He is, you know. I mean, it's like no. I didn't say you don't like it. Almost, but I pull back. It's like punk. You know, it's punk with a little indie, with
whatever the hell it is.
whatever the hell it is, with a little '80s influence, and then Eddie just joined the band. Mecklenburg just joined. Dump truck. Dump truck.
He's Dump Truck, but his actual name is.
We had to make a difference the other day, so we just gave him the choice between Dump Truck and Razor.
Right.
And then we didn't give him the choice. He went with Razor, and we call him Dump Truck.
So how long have you guys been together?
4 years.
4 years. This is the original lineup outside of him, or?
No, we had a drummer before, and his name was Sean Marriott.
He cashed out.
He cashed out in September, got a girlfriend, decided that he needed to settle down, and he stopped chasing it. So, actually, a day later, I met Rob I've known Rob for a little while, but I didn't know he played drums, and I saw him at a party, and just kind of meshed really well. Just started talking to him. He came in 2 days after Sean quit, and knew like fucking 9 songs. Yeah, he already knew all the songs. He's been out to all of our shows, and he's been killing it ever since. I mean, it's a new energy, you know, it's a rebirth almost.
Renaissance.
So do you guys write as a whole, or is there one specific songwriter?
Right. Well, he gets most of his way, like he does now on the couch. He gets most of the room on the couch.
Yeah, see, like that. We're all like this.
Same way in the band room.
Scoot over.
We write
Package talking.
both. We do, you know, just make shit up on the fly, and then sometimes I'll come in with a melody or some words that don't have anything, and say, hey Dustin, what do you think of this? And sometimes Dustin will come in with a song that's already done. He has words and the complete guitar part. He's like, you know,
We all collectively
figure out your part.
Yeah.
We all collectively.
It's all
influence the arrangement. and things
Usually,
like that, though, but-
usually what it is I'll come in with a guitar part, and then Eddie, you know, Rob and I'll start figuring it out, you know, on drums, and then Eddie will come in, and then we'll say, this is, you know, kind of the direction that we're leaning towards the melody, and then Eddie will start adding his lyrics onto it, and
Is that tricky?
They're fucking playing tricky right now.
That's so. We had a dance party in the
I know, we had a dance party
It's tricky on the way. So.
We're gonna have to end this interview.
It's okay.
We'll be
They're
back
mixing
in
a Run
30 shorts.
DMC cover song.
Can't
Can we stop the
leave
interview
us.
right now?
It's teasing.
Okay, so as far as the band, is there what's your biggest challenge that you've had so far, and have you overcome it?
Not killing each other.
Not killing each other.
It's a good fight every day. No,
Really?
you know how many times we've used that way too much. The biggest trial, I would say,
We have a
is,
you can't get married clause in the band right now.
And John's really trying to get married, so he's. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. It's his clause.
No.
Now, I would say that the market's saturated as a whole. You know, it's everybody wants to be in a band more than any other time, more than the 70s, more than the 80s, more than the 90s. It just keeps growing. Not necessarily people trying to cash in, but it's just it's good. You know, it's a good place to be. Writing songs about emotions and you know whatever you're feeling at the moment, writing it down, and everybody just wants to be a part of that. I would think. So, but it's hard to stand above the next person. So it's really a trial, especially coming out of the fly-by states like us. You know, based out of Arkansas. Arkansas.
Just the other day, we had some guy calling us saying, "Yeah, so how's Arizona going or whatever?" Which,
Yeah, he was from New York, and he was like, "I owe you guys money." And I was like,
AZ.
"Yeah, send us some money."
I don't know how many times
His
that
Arkansas
happened.
abbreviation is AR. He thought it was Arizona.
Yeah, that's a big mistake.
So, as far as writing, is there any kind of influence, drug-wise? Does it affect any kind of writing that you do?
Drug-wise?
Yes, there's a mad debate going on whether there can be a good song written with or without drugs. Because everything, all the hits seem to be like drug influenced, drug based, whatever.
I don't say.
We've never really written anything under the influence of anything except maybe alcohol.
Yeah.
Which is a drug.
It depends. I mean, everybody has their own, highway, but as far as collectively in a band, we have strict rules when we come into the writing sessions that this is what you can do, this is what you can't do, this is the way we need to show up to practice, because clarity is everything. I wouldn't say, man, I don't know. I mean, there's tons of bands out there that have written some really good shit on some really good shit, but with us, with us, it's like we don't need to take anything to dive into that hurt or that happiness. It's just, I don't know.
I'm fucked up enough on my own.
Every single one of us is. That's the thing. That's the really part of it. It's just like we wear it on our sleeve so much. It's easy to
So, being from Arkansas, you're obviously up here in Kansas City. How do you guys promote yourself? I mean, do you seek out your fans? What do you promote? What's your fan base like? And how do you get yourself out there?
This is the 6th time we've played in Kansas City.
Really? What do you think of it?
It's good. It's getting better and better every time. Made some fans every time, more and more. We hooked up with Sunshine, and she started working with Tom, and
She's been great to us.
so
She's a star.
I'm in Sunshine. Thumbs up.
So what was the question again?
What are we doing from that?
So, how do people find you?
Well,
I mean, is
back
there-
in 2008, when we first got together, the original lineup, we entered this.
Anyone sing song? Come on.
We entered this contest. It was on MTV. It was I Want My Music on MTV, and we entered a contest. And there was, I don't know,
3,000.
thousands of bands. It was the first round. It was 3,000 bands, and we won. And so we got our video on MTV for a few months, and it's been on reality shows. Tila Tequila Made, and we got on national radio for a while and some national magazines. And that was like I say a demo because it was our first effort. It was 7 songs EP, and
We've been together like 6 months.
yeah, we've been together, and we had labels, Red Bull, Universal, Capitol, like call us and they would say, send us some more stuff. Right, we don't have
Oh,
anything
God.
more. It was like that was all of our money. That's all of our time that we spent in on these 7 songs so far, and so we didn't send them anything else. And we've just been having fun ever since. We're not.
So, that being said, is there a difference in the people around you? Are you basically seeing more people come out and, you're basically a piece of shit before, but no, you're just a shit now,
No,
There's no
it was
difference,
like it
or-
from. I mean, we have a lot of.
I mean, snowballs. Just you play a show and you make 5 fans, and then those 5 fans tell 2 of their friends, and you get 10 people next time, and it's that sort of thing. But not like I don't think anybody was talking shit to us before, and now they're
We're not the best band in the entire world, but one thing this kid does very well on stage is he's a character. I mean, he's a Mick Jagger. He's a Steven Tyler. No, you don't know. They'll show you later. No, they'll show you later. But like when he sings, it's just he's charismatic, on stage, and he really shines. His personality really brings everything to the forefront for us. And after that, like he said, it's just one person telling the next person. And that's all we care about. It's like we show up to venue, we know we're gonna make friends, we know we're gonna make fans, and just keep coming back. And
So, where do people find your merchandise at? Is
iTunes.
it shows or?
Oh no,
Okay,
we're on
iTunes, Rhapsody.
any major
Napster.
CD, online site we're on right now.
It's definitely.
We just got into we're Music Connection magazines. We got a review in October. It was like a last second thing. We got a review in Music Connection magazine, which is nationwide, and then they turn around and contact us, and we actually got number 2 or number 3 like top new music critiques of 2010. So they ran a reissue in December saying that we're the number 2 or number 3 of the best new music out in 2010. And then we're in Ant magazine this month.
We haven't seen it yet.
We haven't seen it yet. Yeah, it's an interview thing.
We're actually gonna go buy the magazine. With
They don't have it in Arkansas. It's like we've got chicken feet, but
Is there a big difference in the music scene down there and up here?
Seems to be.
seems to be.
Which one do you think's better?
Probably here.
Yeah.
Well, it's just more people.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's more people. There's more people.
I mean, obviously
There's
it's a
more
bigger
people
market, but we have a really close knit community.
There's a good scene in
at home,
Fayetteville,
too,
but
you know.
it's very.
It's a roller coaster.
Yeah.
It's
It just goes up and down. But the past times we've been here, it's good people here. I mean, we're trying to come back as much as we can because I don't know, it's close and it feels like home more than any other place we've ever played.
That's great. So where do you guys see yourselves in 10 years?
On your mom's couch. I'm just kidding.
Without her.
She never even went to a show, man. How did they do that?
No, I'm just kidding. We're
I see people still talking about us to some degree because we still, when we're even now, when we're all out individually, we'll practice that night and we'll talk about during the day how somebody we have no idea who they are, just came up to us and said, hey, you're in a good fight, aren't you? And that happens to us all on a daily basis.
He just joined us in October. He played one show. We played with the Almost in PM today.
Oh, yeah.
If you know the Almost, they're Under Oath. Some of the members of Under Oath. Anyway, and he played one show with us. And he went to the mall the very next day and he was eating by himself and like all these kids just mobbed him. They're like, you're fucking awesome, dude. She's like, we love your
Can
band.
I shake your hand?
Yeah.
Who the hell are you?
It was weird, but it's just been fun. I would say the one thing we're trying to do, coming from Fayetteville, is just
Showing Fayetteville anymore.
no, it's just showing
Hey,
kids,
no,
showing kids that you can do it,
Yeah.
out of anywhere. And when I say do it, it's like there's not a certain level. It's just have fun with it. It's not like I don't know. It's not trying to make it. When people say make it or whatever, we're having fun, and that's all that matters.
It's
to
a
us.
perception anyway if you haven't made it.
And that's like everybody in our community around there. They're like, holy shit, a good fight. When we play local shows, we play local shows all the time. Well, we haven't played since July actually in Fayetteville. But
We have 2 albums, so in 10 years, if we're not still together, our music will still be out there.
that's the best thing about it is the reason why I do it. The reason why most of these people do it is because we're gonna be dead and gone in less than 80 years, if we're lucky. But it's still gonna be on iTunes. It's still gonna be on Last FM. It's still gonna be on Napster. It's gonna be on all these websites, and people are gonna stumble across it, and maybe at some point we'll make an impact on somebody. First song that we made.
So, last question, what would your advice be then to other people trying to do this, what you're doing right now?
Don't start a band.
Yeah, don't give hand jobs for.
What? Yeah, he made
What?
that mistake a couple of times. There's some dark alleys. He got a little drunk.
That's
Happened.
close.
No hand jobs.
No
Yeah.
hand jobs.
Don't spend a lot of money.
Advice
That's how we started. So we were like, let us play.
Just be careful.
Advice for
Yeah.
kids, you mean? Like,
Just any young musician
I think
out there
be
that
careful.
hasn't gotten
Yeah.
where
It's
we
because
get
there's
to
so many
start now.
people out there. Like this whole business is about smoke and mirrors, and I mean that's what we do is act like we've got something else that everyone else, doesn't. And just be careful and don't get taken advantage of because you can put your heart and soul into this and work so hard and it can just crumble in a second. But if you let it, you just gotta keep aware and don't give hand jobs in alleys.
Yeah.
My advice is, if it sounds too good to be true, it definitely 100% is. I don't care what anybody says. It is.
You get what
it
you work
is.
for.
Yeah, you get what you give. Yeah, what is that?
Oh, that's nice.
it's the New Radicals.
Tell your friends.
What band is this?
New Radicals, like 1997.
Band of Drunkards,
Got
John.
the music buff going
Those
on
are
over here.
badass shoes, by the way.
Yeah,
I've been staring at them this entire time.
What?
Should have brought my bullet bill. Yeah. I should have brought my bullet.
Well, I appreciate you guys doing the interview with us. We kind of got to wrap it up. They only gave us a certain amount of time.
We also are working on our 3rd record. We recorded 4 songs so far. Eddie's the new guy, and he's not playing with us tonight. He's gonna play our first show
playing with
with
themselves.
home 2
Yeah.
weeks,
Yeah.
and which is going to be our first show at Fayetteville in like 6 months. And
All right.
Cool.
That's it. We're gonna go drink.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys. I look forward to seeing you.
This way.
Good to meet you.